The North American Skype Duel Remote Duel tournament that just occurred this weekend was the most prestigious and biggest event of 2020 since February. That was half a year ago. I just miss sweaty 2,000-man venues, dude. Fresh, packing new sleeves with the Scarface look right there. What is the best deck right now, you might ask, out of the top 10, whatever decks, best decks, top deck, best deck, best.
Running Gabby's, of course, because it's the best deck.
Obviously, what else was I going to say? Most of the notoriously high-profile players like Duels Academy's Jesse Cotton, Isala Watatantriga, and Ryan Levine all played Eldritch Dragmanuts, with a caveat of them all being separate and different variants. Sir, would you like to S0 and pass? Would you prefer to set 5 and pass like a gentleman? Or do you want to go Herald Savage, Mecha Phantom B? 5 Sphinxes out of 7 Egypts on the Millennium Scale. Do you want to talk about Necros Dragma too, by any chance? Botang ran it. Invoke Dragma by DZ for Nimnim's Trap Tricks. Again, I will reiterate, Nimnim didn't come last. DZ puts far too much time and effort into the Konami Research and Development Banlist Council, buffing Altergeist in every which way you can imagine with Triple Judgment 1 reboot, and then he just proceeds to play Invoke Dragma. What are you, bored? You have an entire community on your shoulders, Doug. Top 4 of the event was 2 Rocky Boys, Dressy's Trap Dragma Ball Z list, and of course...
So, I told you! What did I say about Dryden? What did I freaking say?
He told you. He told you. Quite a heavy hand trap variant running triple gamma and imperm. Not a ton of extenders in here outside your staple dies and Adaras. Cody played a pretty similar main deck, opting to go with the talents instead of the other hand traps, and I guess you basically just draw Analyzer when they gamma you with the talents, and you go full combo. It's a rock deck, okay? It's been like 6 months. Deck hasn't had a single event, but pretty much a solved format for this deck. Infernoble came into the fray. Didn't top. Close, however. Dragons as well. You know what those decks can play? Smoke Grenade. A literal Counter-Strike 1.6 private 5 versus 5 scrim. What an absolute death rattle of a card. Now you have to pray you draw a bunch of hand traps to deal with combo decks. Previously, you could just hold on to your Lava Golem or Sphere mode and just be like, make your board, idiot. And then you just tribute off everything and win. But now with Smoke Grenade, they get to very specifically see your hand and rip it out. I mean, they could always kind of do that with the Pointer of the Lotus, but that was just a random 3-off trap card that they had to draw. Whereas Smoke Grenade is just like part of your engine. You just summon out the Vylon card from your deck with Needle Fiber, and you have access to your Smoke Grenade. Or you send it in the end phase with Roland. Pretty easy access card. Really hope they ban this thing. And of course, Emancipator's Emancipator. So like, sometimes you don't draw Dart Ruler, you lose. And if you do Dart Ruler them, it's nice Buster Whelp. Yeah, I'm still scythed for the entire match. Now you need to draw 2 outs for a Man Emancipator. You either completely hand trap them to the point where they just go, summon Doki Doki and pass. Or you have to draw some blowout like Forbidden Droplets or Dart Ruler, alongside some removal for the Whelp. Team Samurai's list is, well, it's a Dino deck. Like, there's really nothing super crazy or impressive in here. It's just a Dino deck, which is cool. I mean, it's a meta call. Sam made a meta call, and he got rewarded for it. Made a blind second go OTK deck. Tyranno Machine absolutely going burr through the whole event. GG. So you guys want my top 5 McDonald's content best decks of the format list? Well, number 5, we've got Pendulum. Number 4, we've got Pendulum. Okay. At number 5, Infernoble Knight. This deck is really nice. I actually super love the aesthetic and theme. A lot of extenders as well to play through hand traps. My only issue with this deck, it just really feels like worse Emancipator. The big advantage that Infernoble has over Emancipator is that you can Smoke Grenade people, which is like extremely valuable post-siding in game 2 and 3. But for the most part, it just doesn't play through hand traps as well as Emancipator does. And for me personally, like, it just seems, why would you pick something less powerful on principle? Unless you just really like French men, that's a valid point. Coming in at number 4, we have a dinosaur. Animadoran Archosaur is the one you're looking for. I live in Spain with a silent S. Number 3, Dragon Ball Z. Dragons only had 1 single deck representing this entire event, so obviously statistically they're going to do less well than, you know, a deck that has 4 times the representation, but I still believe Dragons is a very good combo deck this format. A little bit ahead in Emancipator for me. Lots of extenders as well to play through hand traps, and Smoke Grenade access as well. Number 2, Eldritch Invoke Trap Synchro S0 stuff. You can build this deck however you want. It's played though. You want to make your opponent pass with S0? Go ahead. You want to set 5 and just make children scream, you can do that. If you want to go big combo, Savage Dragon, Auradon, same things we've done for the last 6 months, you can do that as well. Very diverse deck. And then once you're done doing all of that, still very jarring that there's a card named after me in this game, but yeah. And at number 1, rocks. Highest ceiling, plays through hand traps like butter. Occasionally, obviously, your opponent activates a card and you just, like, pass. Like, sometimes you summon a Seeker and they, like, ash you and you just go, your turn. Other times you play through 4 interruptions. It has its variants, but for the most part, I think it's probably the best, strongest deck of the format. Highest ceiling, without a doubt. Most biggest power level, decent amount of grind game with Block Dragon. Deck's just broken. Deck's solid. Huh, solid. Solid. You said it's solid. Thanks everyone for watching. Please make sure to like and subscribe. We hit a very important milestone this week. Oh yeah, 69,420 subscribers. That's basically going to be my last video ever. Please stop subscribing and I'll see you guys next time.